everyone, today's video is all about girl teen gifts, specifically on a budget. So I'm going to show you in this video lots of gifts that I've bought recently for my daughter Emily, who's going to be turning 14, and I bought her a range of different things specifically on a budget. So some items are anything as low as £1 right the way up to about £10 as the maximum item. So I thought I'd put this video together to show you guys the types of things you might want to get your teen. You know, you don't always have to spend an absolute fortune to get a really lovely gift for a teen or a child or an adult for that matter. So come along with me as I show you the gifts that I've bought on a budget for a teen. It had to be done. I had to start with some Primark things. Obviously anyone who's watched us before will know that we have done some Primark shop with us and hauls, things such as that. Go check out all of the videos on Primark on our channel right now if you haven't watched them before. So I'm going to start with a few bits that I've actually bought from Primark. So starting with some sale items, obviously some of the things that I'm actually going to show you in this video doesn't mean that they're going to be actually available now. Some of these things were only purchased a few days ago, some things were a week or two, but in all honesty, you know, some things could easily still be in store. If they're not, then you could just think of these type of ideas that you might like to buy yourself, or look out for some other sales, and it might just give you just a bit of inspiration of the types of things you might want to get your teen. So let's start with the first item. So this was from Primark. This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful fabric. It's actually a vest and short set. So it's a nightwear set. I'm pretty sure most people would have probably realised that, but just in case you thought it was a top and shorts, it's not. It's actually for bedtime. Now, Emily absolutely loves things like this, just anything like really comfy and cosy. I thought this would be perfect for the summer. So this was actually supposed to be £8 and it was £4 in the sale, so half price from Primark. And as I say, the actual fabric, obviously I can't get that across on the video, but it is so soft and lovely. And even if you can't find things like this, you know, you might find something similar, or some of the things that I'm showing in the video might just be things you've not really thought of, and it might just, you know, give you a bit of inspiration, that's all. I did think this was just perfect for Emily. Beautiful fabric, as I say, beautiful design, so pretty for the summertime and holidays, which are hopefully coming up very soon. So £4 instead of £8, I thought that was a super bargain. The next thing from Primark isn't in the sale, it's a full price item, so it should be available in quite a lot of the stores, I would have thought. This beautiful sweatshirt with this lovely design on. So the reason I bought this, not just because of the beautiful design here on it, but it actually matches some tracksuit bottoms that Emily bought recently from Primark. So she didn't actually see this sweatshirt, but I went along to a different Primark and I spotted it, so I thought that's perfect because it matches the tracksuit bottoms. And as I say, this lovely design there, I just think that looks really nice, and I think that's a real typical teen thing at the minute to go for. £6 this was. £6. I just think that's such a bargain. So yeah, I mean, anything like this type of thing, I think most teenagers are into sort of hoodies, sweatshirts. I know Emily is. Every time we go to Primark, it's literally, can I buy a hoodie? Can I buy a sweatshirt? Can I buy a zip up? All them type of things seem to be things that she's definitely going for. Specifically more hoodies, and I know this doesn't have a hood, but as I say, because it actually matches her tracksuit bottoms, I thought this would be perfect. So £6, absolute bargain. Now, a couple of things I did pick up in the Primark sale for Emily, which I'm not entirely sure she'll really like, but they're just basic tops, and I just thought, why not? And I'll tell you the reason why not. Because they were £1. £1, guys. I mean, I know a lot of these t-shirts only start off at £3 anyway, but £1, how can you not buy a simple t-shirt like this for £1? What can you buy these days for £1? In all honesty, buying a t-shirt like this from Primark, I just think that's amazing value. And I think for a lot of people that just don't have that much money, if you buy things like this, you know, find things in the sale, put things away that you know that somebody is going to love. Obviously, if you've got a teen, it is difficult. Sometimes I've started to realise I can't always put things away because I'm not sure if she's going to change and not like things anymore. So I do appreciate how difficult that is. And I haven't really been sale shopping at all up until really recently when I went to Primark, saw a few of these bargains, and a few of the other things I'm going to show you were in the sale. Some things are not in the sale, so it's not just sale shopping that I've done, it's other things as well. But yeah, I think if you know your girl teen quite well and you think actually in a few months time I think, you know, she'd still like this, or whether it's for Christmas, birthdays, whatever, I just think if you can pick up some real sort of basic things that you think they are going to still like. And in all honesty, £1, you're not wasting much, are you? So I thought this was lovely. Nautical themed on this. So that's just black and white for £1. And then I got another one. I actually got that one in an extra small. Usually Emily would be a small to have something a bit baggy, but extra small is perfect, that's her size. But this I got in a 2 extra small, and the reason being, again, it was £1 and they didn't have a bigger size, so I thought, well, I'm just going to buy it anyway, because it is actually quite stretchy. Unlike a lot of the other t-shirts from Primark, they're just more like cottony. They're not necessarily really stretchy, but this one actually is quite stretchy. This is more like, I thought it was navy, but actually, yeah, I think it's a dark navy with polka dots on. But there's lots of things in the Primark sale right now. I saw quite a lot of things for £1, and I think most stores, in all honesty, will be selling off quite a few things now to get rid of a lot of the sale things they've got in. So go check out Primark and see if there's any gifts there for your teen, which, like me, you might get a bargain for £1. If you're liking the content so far on this video, definitely give us a big like, and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. There's going to be lots more things on this channel for 2024, travel, holidays. There's lots of things already on the channel from what we did last year in 2023 from Turkey and Crete. We've done Primark shop with us and hauls, which we're definitely going to continue to do. So there's lots more things already on the channel and lots more to come. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. So in M&S, Marks and Spencer, every time I say M&S or Marks and Spencer, I'm never sure who's watching as to what you say, how you say it. I've always said Marks's, to be honest, but you know, I don't think many people around probably know what I'm talking about. So I have to say the proper word, which would be Marks and Spencer or M&S. I got these wonderful hoops. So they were originally £12.50. Emily's been asking for hoops and I managed to get these half price. So £6, oh actually no, they weren't half price, they were more than half price. More than half price off, so £5 I got these for. So 3 beautiful hoops. So we've got gold, rose gold and silver. I think she's going to really love these. She's been asking for some little hoops. I didn't want to get her sort of big things. I don't think they look that nice on maybe a young teen, maybe an older teen possibly, and she's not been used to anything kind of dangly or hoops usually, so I just wanted to get her used to something that was just a little bit more, sort of a little bit of a thicker type hoop, and not too dangly as such. So £5 in the M&S sale. Something else that I got in the M&S sale were these beautiful pyjamas for Emily. I thought these would be lovely for her. I think she does like really comfy, cosy pyjamas, and she's definitely into sort of more pinky type things at the moment. So I just thought these look really nice. I don't think, they have got some stars on them as well. I don't know if you can see the design a little bit closer there. I don't think they look particularly Christmassy. They could be, but I don't think they are. I think they would be for any time of the year. They're just a really nice cotton, so I think the time now where you may be getting out of fluffy pyjamas and, you know, thicker, warmer things and into something a little bit more thinner and cotton, I think these would be perfect. So these were £6, originally 22. So I thought they were a perfect buy. I got this wonderful top, again in the M&S Marks and Spencer sale. This was £3 instead of £9, just a basic long sleeved top, and I got this in the teenage range, so not the ladies, whereas the pyjamas I did actually get in the ladies range. This is the design on the t-shirt. So I think she'd really like this. Just as I say, just a real sort of casual kind of top with jeans or trackies or something. So there's the clothes. Emily has been absolutely loving these lip glosses. Now I bought her one for Christmas. These are the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I don't think they're not the plumping one, they're just the lifter gloss, in case anyone's interested as to the exact ones. I got these in 3 different colours because they've actually currently got a 3 for 2 offer. Emily says these are amazing. She got one for Christmas from us, which was in a slightly different shade, so I've got her the 3 shades that were the more ones that she would go for really, in addition to the one that she got obviously for Christmas. So these were £8.99 each, but there's currently a 3 for 2 offer on these, so that makes that a really good bargain to get 3 lip glosses. And I do think, in all honesty, these type of things, if your teen is into, to be honest, even if they're not really into makeup as such, I think lip glosses are quite good because it's not like a thick lipstick, but it's still just creating that little bit of gloss and a bit of colour on the lips. And I think even if they only do that and a bit of mascara, or even not that, you know, even if just a bit of lip gloss, I think you're probably onto a winner for a teen girl anyway. So these were £8.99, as I say, each, but a 3 for 2 offer on in Boots. Also, some other products from Boots that I got. This is the range that Emily is liking at the moment, the tea tree oil range, tea tree and witch hazel. So we've got the exfoliating pads, these ones here. We've got the night gel moisturiser. I'm not sure if the camera's making that out, hopefully it is. And we've got the Shine Control Day Moisturiser as well. So there's a few different things that I've got on this range. Oh, I got this as well. I wasn't entirely sure whether this was really any good, but she had mentioned about it. It's a spot, like a spot pen. Is that what it's called? A spot wand. So it says there's a day one and then a night one. So presumably if you have a spot, you pop that on it. If it's during the day, you use that end. Night, you use that end, presumably. And maybe it magically goes away. So, you know, maybe we all need to use that. But anyway, Emily did say that she'd really quite like to have something like this. But I said, wait for your birthday, put it on a list. So she doesn't know she's getting any of these different things. But these are just things that she'd specifically asked for. Now, the reason why I'm talking about on a budget and bringing things like face care things into it, really. Face care routines is something that teenagers just seem to overnight develop, where they just simply want every single skincare product that there actually is. And what I would definitely say is high up a lot of teenage lists at the moment seems to be Drunk Elephant and Bioma, is it? And a few different products like that. Now, they are exceptionally expensive. Emily, bless her, to be honest, she started with this range from Boots, really liked it, and she's happy with it. She's more than happy with it. I'm just going to get my receipt to say what did I spend on these products. I do have an Advantage card, so you do save a little bit more money. So I will give you the price with an Advantage card, because I think a lot of people probably do have Advantage cards now, or on your phone or whatever. £5 for the exfoliating pads, £5 for the spot wand, the day moisturiser £4, the night moisturiser £3.70. Bar an odd 5p here and there. I haven't given you the exact price, it was just roughly that. So all of these products have really equated to probably what you would pay on just one thing from some ranges. And as I say, things like Drunk Elephant, they're an awful lot of money. I'm pleased that she's actually quite liking some cheaper skincare. But when I say cheaper, it's not that cheap. It's not, you know, really budget end, but it is still a budget product compared to the more expensive ranges that a lot of teenagers are at the moment seemingly wanting. And I myself, you know, I'm 40 plus and I'm quite a lot more than 40 plus, but for each the age that I've got to, and I haven't had really expensive moisturisers and skincare. I do want to actually trial some things out myself, but certainly not Drunk Elephant or things that cost, you know, £60 a product. Not going for those type of things. So I think these are perfect for a teen, for definite. So check those out if you're in Boots. The next gift I'm actually going to show you does actually explain a little bit more as to what else I'm going to buy Emily, and that is a lovely Stitch purse. Now, anyone who's been watching the channel for a while will know that me and Emily love things Disney. We've got a second Disney channel, if you didn't know already, called Disney Brownies. Go check that out if you love Disneyland Paris and all things Disney. But yeah, Emily really loves Stitch, and given the fact that it's got her initial on the purse, I thought that was amazing. £5 from Primark. Primark right now, if you don't like Stitch, well, in all honesty, it's going to be a bit difficult to go into Primark and not see a Stitch product, because they've got lots and lots of Stitch going on in Primark right now. Lots of Disney in there, but definitely Stitch. So what we decided to do, in addition to all of these budget gifts that I bought Emily, I wanted to actually give her some money so that we can go shopping as well, because something else that I've got planned for her involves me and her having an overnight stay and doing some shopping and just some really girly things. So that's her main present for her birthday, going away with me, and then I'm going to be giving her some money in this purse so that I can obviously take her shopping. So they're the sort of main bigger presents that Emma's going to get as a teen, but the whole purpose of this video was really showing you the budget end of presents, and that's because I didn't want to buy her any really big presents this year, just because I bought her quite a lot. Me and her dad had bought quite a lot for her for Christmas, and then also because I already knew that I was going to take her away, do an overnight stay, do some shopping and girly things together, because I think when they get to a teenage years, I think it is difficult to know what to buy them. And I certainly think, you know, obviously if you can afford to do more things, I think the things that you're likely to do is give them money or, you know, vouchers or whatever in order for them to buy the things that they'd like to buy. Electronic things, you know, phones, laptops and things such as that, if you haven't got a budget and you're wanting to spend more money. I didn't want to buy those type of things for Emily. I think what she's got is perfectly adequate, even though, to be honest, she would definitely like to have a new phone every year. Wouldn't most teenagers, but she's definitely not going to get one. So I didn't want to spend the money on electronic things at all for her birthday. I just wanted to take her away, do some shopping, as I say, give her some money, which I'm going to pop in this purse. But I wanted to buy her all of these sort of little gifts. And as I say, that's the reason why I wanted to do the video on budget gifts, because I think if you're not spending extra money doing extra things, I think all of these type of things are perfectly enough. You know, I think there's so much pressure these days, isn't there, to get things, I wouldn't say get things right, but I think because teenagers often do want quite a lot more things than what back in the day when I was a teenager, I think it is really tricky to get that right, you know, get that balance in terms of how much should you spend, what should you buy them. And if you're on a budget and you haven't got that much money, I really think it's important to look out there for bargains, look for things that look more expensive than they are, get those deals, put those things away, and hopefully your teenager will love them. So let's get to some more gifts. Some beautiful things in B&M right now. If your teenager loves little things in the bedroom, Emily is obsessed with giraffes. She loves giraffes. To be honest, she does like quite a few different things, but one of her favourite animals is definitely a giraffe. I bought this £3 from B&M. I thought it was absolutely lovely. In reality, not just the camera, it does actually look a lot nicer and a lot more expensive than what it is. £3. I just thought, oh, that's just amazing. You know, you go out and buy a coffee or whatever for £3. I just think that's so pretty and beautiful for her to put in her room. She does like little things like this. So I bought that. I bought this, which was top to toe 4-piece pamper set. I think, again, going back to the cosmetic type things and skincare, a lot of teens really love sort of face masks. This has got hair mask, foot mask, rose sheet mask, which presumably is a face mask, yeah it is, and hydrogel eye mask as well. So 4 different types of masks, and this was only, oh yeah, it's got all the pictures on the back. This was only £3 for this, so I really think this was such a bargain. I think for £3, I think most teen girls would really love this. And for face masks and things such as that, Primark is a really good one as well. Emily does have sometimes quite sensitive skin, but I think Primark things seem to be okay for her. And she has used something from this range before that B&M are currently selling at the moment, and that seems to be okay too. But you can spend quite a lot more money on face masks, skincare things, but as I say, you know, with places like B&M and Primark, if your teen is more than happy with it, then go for it. You know, get those bargains when you can. One product that Emily's really been loving is this Body Shop product. It's not actually available anymore in the Body Shop itself. It was actually a gift that she got from a friend, was it a year ago? Yeah, for her last birthday. She got a set with this in, Love and Plums, and she thought it was absolutely amazing. So, you know, she's been loving that product, but you can't actually get it directly from the Body Shop, I believe, because I did go and ask not that long ago, and they said that they changed the range or something, but they may get it back in store. But Amazon have sold it before, still quite expensive. But do you know what? I happened to go in TK Maxx and notice these $3.99, which still seems, you know, reasonably expensive for a shower gel, but for Body Shop prices, you know, $3.99 is quite a bargain, because I'm definitely sure it would be at least £6, £7, maybe even £8 for these type of products from the Body Shop. So all vegan, really nice smelling shower gel, and Emily thinks it's amazing. So these will definitely be a winner. When I have been in TK Maxx and I saw these products, I did see other scents as well, not just this one. So it's definitely, that's another shop, definitely worth looking in TK Maxx, Home Sense, those type of places for lots of different gifts, because you can just pick up unique one-off things as well. So some other jewellery, obviously I showed you the hoops that I bought Emily, but I actually bought this from a shop on, not on the high street, from just a small business on there. I'm not sure if the camera is making that out, but this actually underneath the card does actually say happy birthday, and then this is a bracelet. For Christmas, I did actually buy Emily some rose gold earrings with some black stone in them. Where did I buy them from? They were from TK Maxx actually. I happened to notice them just a one, pair on their own in a little box, and I thought they were beautiful. And then I happened to find this on Not on the High Street, so I thought that was really good, that would make a set, it would go together for her. They're not, they're not the greatest jewellery. I've had things like this before. If you get them wet or anything like that, they do tarnish. Not really expensive jewellery, but you know what, guys? I only paid £5 for that, and I just thought it looks so beautiful in this lovely little bag on the little cardboard. So again, look on Not on the High Street, more specifically when they've got sales, because sometimes you can get some really good things. I did do a video near Christmas. Go check out Not on the High Street video if you're interested, just as a few ideas on that. As I say, that was in our Vlogmas series just before Christmas. Moving on to a really cute and little cosy thing that I got Emily. Now the box is slightly ripped, but I'm not too bothered about the box. I can either unpackage it and put it in my own box, or leave it as it is. It doesn't really matter. Look at this. I actually got this from the Card Factory. So Card Factory do sell some really just little gifts that, in all honesty, they are only sort of cheaper kind of things. But to get a mug with Sweet and Special Daughter on, polka dots on, and some beautiful socks. I think in the sale this equated to, I'm pretty sure it was either £1.50 or £1.99, one or the other, but an absolute bargain. I did buy this a little bit ago though. It was definitely at least 2 weeks ago from the Card Factory, and I just put it away once I saw it, because Emily loves the socks, cosy socks. And in all honesty, everywhere we go, she's always saying, I like that mug, I like this mug. She seems to really be into mugs right now, and I just thought, that was perfect. Special Daughter, mug and sock set. Just little gifts like that could make some really nice gifts for your teen. Now moving on to books. Now, in all honesty, for teenagers, what do you buy them in terms of reading? Depends on their ability of the reading age, it depends on what they're into, and it's really important to get books like these that they've actually requested, that, they've said, I really want to read this, because they need to really enjoy it, don't they? They need to get into it. Sometimes I do pick books for Emily that I've just picked myself, I'm not really sure, and sometimes they're a real good winner and you get a real good bargain and you buy something and they absolutely love it, and then other times they just, read a couple of pages and they can't get into it. She's asked for these books. These are apparently supposed to be really, really good. There is a trilogy, so we only bought 2, because I thought rather than getting 3, in all fairness, the first 2 are a lot cheaper. I think one of them is £4, one of them is £5 on Amazon. So the first one is One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus, and the second one is One of Us is Next. And this one, now, it might make everyone laugh when you see the title of it. Yeah, How to Kill Your Family. I'm certainly not condoning that Emily reads this book and decides she doesn't want me around anymore. I'm only joking. I'm assuming it's more of a comedy. I'm assuming it's not an actual guide as to how to kill your family. I would really hope not. I think it is quite dark and chilling, it does say, but it is hilarious at the same time. That's what kind of the reviews say about it. And it's a book that quite a lot of her friends are talking about, she's been talking about, and she's wanted this for quite a long time. So I thought, you know what, I'll buy it. It's a #1 Sunday Times bestseller. A lot of people have said it is quite dark, a bit more of a, twisted kind of story, but it is hilarious, really funny at the same time. So How to Kill Your Family. Perfect. So although it is special to get those big things for your birthdays and go away or do other things like that, or get that electrical device that you've really wanted, I do think it's really special just to buy little bits and pieces that, your teen might really, really love. And I think it's just a little bit more special that way. I really hope today's video has been useful for you. I hope it's given you a bit of inspiration, a little bit of a guide in terms of those little things that you can buy your teenage girl as a gift, whether it be for birthdays, Christmas, or any type of gift that you're wanting to buy them, and certainly on a budget. You know, I think it is important to sort of think of, you know, how much money can you afford to spend on presents, and if you're just buying these little gifts, I think a lot of these things can be really nice and really special for them. So I really hope you get some bargains out there, and even if it's just giving you a little bit of an idea, a bit of inspiration as to the types of things you might want to buy your teenager for their birthday or even Christmas, if you're thinking that far ahead. It's a little bit of a way off, to be fair, but you know, if you're thinking of just gifts in general, I hope it's just giving you, as I say, a little bit of inspiration. I'm going to put all these away now for Emily's birthday, obviously get them wrapped. Birthday's coming up really soon. Thanks again so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye!